I was optimistic that we're going to see both of Bosa's on one team. San Francisco 49ers. I think Mama Bosa was optimistic that she was going to see both her boys playing for one team. I think the split jersey was going to be no more. The split travel was going to be no more. The Bosas thought, you know what? Nick and Joey back at it like they were kids in the backyard on the same D-line, hunting other quarterbacks. That's going to happen. Brandon Beane said, I don't think so. 1 year, $12.6 million deal for Joey Bosa to join the Buffalo Bills. Now, remember, they moved on from Von Miller, still kept the door open to bring back Von Miller at a different price tag, and now they signed $12 million guaranteed to Joey Bosa. Joey Bosa's stats over the last few years, whenever it comes to sacks, have not been necessarily something that'll guarantee like high-end money, but he's a game wrecker, he's a dog, he's a tone setter. I think Beane loves everything about that, AJ. When you saw Bosa was going to Buffalo, were you as surprised as I was? I thought he was going to the Niners. I thought they were going to make that happen.
Yeah, I was a bit surprised. I'm just curious what the Niners may have offered. If he signed a 1 year, $12 million guaranteed, possible getting up to 15, like, do the Niners offer him half of that, you think? Like, I would imagine.
Yeah, I would assume there was some sort of hometown family discount. Like we don't have all the cash in the world, especially with Brock Purdy's contract looming, depending upon this year or next year. I assume it was a low ball. And then he said, you want to lose some money for your brother? And he goes, absolutely not. And he goes, all right, we'll send Joe to Buffalo then. And Beane, he adds a guy on a 1 year, mission with all the amount of money they've invested in this particular roster, trying to go win a Super Bowl. Can Joey help him do that?
Yeah, he's a top-tier guy when healthy, and health has been his major issue. But when he's out there, he's going to produce in the run and the pass game. And the Buffalo Bills need some dynamic playmakers on both sides of the ball. I wonder if Josh Allen sent this idea over to Beane. But, yeah, I think he'll be a great addition. They locked up Russo as well earlier this offseason and Bernard on the second level of linebacker. So, yeah, they keep beefing up, signing a one-year deal with DeMar Hamlin. So, they're trying to figure it out on Buffalo on that defense side to get over that Kansas City Chiefs hump.
Congrats to DeMar getting another deal with the Buffalo Bills. Obviously a fantastic story, but also great football was played by DeMar this past season. Shout out to the Yinzer going back to Buffalo. You look at the AFC East now, AJ, there's a lot of question marks here. Patriots, brand new everything. Mm-hmm. Jets, brand new everything. Dolphins, kind of staying put with a lot of the pieces that they had in years past. A lot of conversation around them is are they ever going to be able to win a big one? Gumpy, after going to Miami, your thoughts on the Dolphins being able to focus and win football games?
After spending 5 days in there, I think it will be tough, but I like what Chris Greer's doing. No big splashes, but some good moves, bringing in some good guys for the team we already have.
Okay, so Jets, Patriots, brand new. Dolphins, seemingly the same. And then the Buffalo Bills revamped, including in bringing in new people. AFC East is an interesting conversation with the Bills being the king, obviously.
Yeah, definitely the Bills. And even with Joey Bosa, like the biggest thing for the Bills, especially their D-line, was like, hey, these guys rotate, constantly. I think their leading D-lineman only still played 60 or 70% of snaps, and that was Ed Oliver. So Bosa with the health thing won't even be as big of a problem, it feels like. But, yeah, it is kind of wide open. It's one of those spots where, a couple things go wrong for the Jets or the Dolphins or the Patriots. That other team can kind of slide up there into that two-hole and maybe sneak in to the wild card there. But the Bills still run it. I mean, there's nothing confusing about that. They are, levels above those other three teams.
They certainly do, and obviously the only reason why they haven't had their Super Bowl run or Super Bowl success is because there's been one team standing in their way, the Kansas City Chiefs.